The man who has two children by two different women that he never married. Dr. Umar Johnson, the guy that for the last 10 years has not built brick one of a school he's collected money from. Dr. Umar, hold on, ma'am. Dr. Umar Johnson, the man who calls you queen, mother, goddess, and all this other kind of stuff. And again, for those who are keeping score, this is another woman who comes on and says, talk to us more like Umar. The Prince of Pineapple. Big Papa's in the house. Run my donations. I mean, shout out to Umar. I ain't got no problem with the dude, but I think it's funny y'all keep coming over here asking everybody to talk like Umar. Queen Mother God.
What up, what up, what up? It's your homeboy B. Watt, and you are now tuned into another episode of Cancel B. Watt. And in this episode, I'm going to be speaking on Dr. Umar Johnson and his online beef with his very own confirmed biological daughter. First and foremost, I would like to say that it looks like our late great and lost too soon brother Kevin Samuels was right about Dr. Umar Johnson. Listen and understand that Dr. Umar Johnson's daughter got on TikTok crying out for her father's attention, love, and for a call back because she'd been trying to reach out to him. She wanted to meet her other sister. And Dr. Umar Johnson called that young lady a struggle streamer. This little girl said she didn't want a relationship with the man. She just wanted a conversation. And she already knew that Dr. Umar Johnson wasn't going to walk her down the aisle for her wedding day. And this man is on the internet talking to us about his white man paperwork and trying to convince his YouTube subscribers that he's not a deadbeat because he has been paying child support since this child was apparently in the womb. I know that she's 23 years old, but she's still a child to me. She is a young lady, and this is a little girl who's crying out for her father. And there are people on the internet calling this girl a clout chaser like she is her mama or something. I could see if this was her mom doing all of this online, but this is a 20-year-old baby girl, and this is that man's daughter. What lies is she telling on Umar Johnson? Because I believe everything she says. I think it's inappropriate how she's going about it, of course, but I do believe that she is telling the truth. Also, where's the school, Umar? Where is the school? And for the record, I happen to know what's up with the school. I have a close friend of mine who Dr. Umar Johnson actually gave a personal tour of the school, and they discussed some other business. I personally heard maybe 20 or 25 minutes of an update from Dr. Umar Johnson about the school. I've seen pictures of the school and videos. So I give you my full word that I really do have an update about the school, honestly. I'm going to ask my friend if I could release the videos or the audios, but he may or may not do it because he really respects Dr. Umar Johnson. But I know for a fact he's not going to respect the way that Dr. Umar Johnson is treating his daughter on the internet and talking about his daughter on the internet because, I mean, my bro treat his daughter like a princess. And we really don't rock with dudes like Umar Johnson. So post the paperwork, Umar, because how you been paying child support since this baby been in the womb? And I can understand you having a strained relationship with your daughter. I can understand you having issues with her mother, but not having a relationship with her at all. She can't even pick up the phone ever and call you and get guidance or wisdom, but you on the internet pandering to black women. How is Dr. Umar Johnson going to be a conscious black leader of the black community? And he also lacks sexual discipline. And I knew that Dr. Umar was in it for the 304s. I knew it. I knew it because he said he anti-Snow Bunny, but then photos get leaked online of him posted up with some snow bunnies. And listen, his two wives, light bright biracial women, okay? Umar be on Instagram Live talking black consciousness, sister this, beautiful black queen that, licking his lips all hard. And now we find out he been hiding a child like Drake. 2 children. Where's the school, Umar? And for the record, I do know that the school exists. Like I said, I saw footage of the school. I have so much to say about the school. I had a bunch of questions, but I'll say a few things. The building does exist. All right. At the time when I saw it, the footage, the floors were not complete, but he was working on it and he was working on a few other things. All right. So he was putting real work into this building. He didn't hire a principal at the time of that I received that information. I don't know if he had like a social studies teacher or something like that. He might not do social studies, maybe like a Pan-African teacher. All right. I had a lot of questions that I asked my bro when he came back from the school, but he can only answer so much. Like, what's the curriculum of this school? Were there any computers in there? Did he have a chalkboard in this school? I wanted to know things like, if he's only going to teach the kids African stuff, then how is this school going to get accredited? Or accredited. Is that right? Accredited. How is the school going to get accredited if he's only teaching them Black history and whatnot? Because they still going to have to take the state test. Now, I know the brother got a PhD, but I for sure heard him say some things that would leave many people with questions. Some people may not appreciate some of the things he said. All right. Some of them may be considered controversial even. And I was listening and I'm like, damn, people might rip him apart for this. But nonetheless, I give you my word that I saw with my own eyes that there is a school and he has been working on it. When will it open? Does it have a math teacher? Do they have calculators? I don't know. There were some base heads outside. There was a tree in the back, just in case he hears this and think I'm not keeping it 100. All right. I'm not trying to disrespect nobody. I'm not trying to cross no boundaries. I did hear an actual report of the school. I don't speak on things that I do not know. There was a lot that I heard from his own mouth, respectfully, that I think that people would find interesting. So I will hit my friend up and see if he will be comfortable releasing this video and this audio. Anyways, back to this Dr. Umar having a school called the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy, but not returning his own child's calls for 23 years straight. I can assure you the school will not be opening for this upcoming year. It's very difficult opening a school. People like LeBron, Oprah, Kanye West, and Umar Johnson think they can just take some donations and open up a school. Some of y'all barely passed school yourself. People who didn't excel in school and stuff like that shouldn't be opening in schools. I'm kind of joking, but I'm kind of being facetious. I'm kind of serious. You need an experienced team with years of teaching experience. Maybe a past superintendent, somebody with some experience developing curriculum, somebody who has experience preparing kids for standardized testing. These are the type of things you need in place to open up a school. And I can assure you, I'm going out on a limb. I'm not going out on a limb. I can assure you, he has not done those things. The school exists though. There's electricity and running water there also. So hopefully, Umar can call his daughter back next Thursday like he said he would. Maybe he can hire a mathematics teacher or something like that. Okay? Umar hasn't even built a website for the school. My personal opinion, based on what I heard from his mouth and what I seen with my own eyes, is that the school is not a scam. It's just way harder than you think opening up a school. And I believe that the brother is just in way over his head. So I'll tell you what, I'll build a website for him. Okay? All he has to do is call his daughter back and please stop calling your daughter a struggle YouTuber, because that's triggering to me. So I'm interested to know what you all think. Does this situation with Umar Johnson and his daughter putting him on blast for being an absent parent make you look at him differently? Do you think that he's a fraud now? Also, did you donate money to the school and are you awaiting an update? Because I'll tell you what, like this video and subscribe to my channel, and I assure you, I will hit my boy up and try my best to get this footage of the audio and video from the school, hopefully with Dr. Umar's permission, of course. I know he has the video, but I can't 100% guarantee that he'll let me use it because he may be upset that I made this video hating on Umar, because he might not be, because listen, we love our daughters. We can't relate to this man. And lastly, listen, like, subscribe, and tune in again to another episode of Cancel Be White.